The time has come now to start creating some of our programs for the Raspberry Pi. The language we are going to use is called Python. Python is an easy to learn language. At the same time, it is powerful enough to create several interesting programs, including simple games and program that uses graphics. As with the most things in life, it is necessary to learn to walk before you can run, and so we will begin with the basics of Python language. The best way to learn a new language is to begin using it right away. So let's start up the program. This program is called idle, and you will find in the programming section of your start menu. In fact, you will find more than one entry for idle. Select the one labeled as idle 3. Now, what you are seeing here is Python shell. This is the window where you type Python commands and see what they do. It is very useful for experimenting, especially while you are learning Python. Just like the console command prompt, you can type in commands after the prompt, and the Python console will show you what it has done on the line below. Arithmetic is something that comes naturally to all programming languages, and Python is no exception. Therefore, type 2 plus 2 after the prompt. And you will see the result 4. Another example, type the following into the Python shell. You can see the result 90.0. Remember, here star means multiply and slash means divide. Python does multiplication before division, and it does division before addition. You can add some parentheses to guarantee that everything happens in the right order, like this. You can see the same result 90.0. The Python shell is a great place to experiment, but it is not the right place to write a program. Python programs are kept in a files so that you do not have to retype them. A file may contain a long list of programming language commands, and when you want to run all the commands, what you actually do is run the file. The menu bar at the top of the idle allows us to create a new file. Therefore, select File and then New Window. A blank editor will open with a default file name Untitled. This is a place where you can write n lines of code. Type the following 2 lines of code into idle. You will notice that the editor does not have the prompt sign. This is because what we write here will not be executed immediately. Instead, it will be stored in a file until we decide to run it. If you wanted, you could use Nano, Genie or some other text editor to write the file. But the idle editor integrates nicely with Python. It also has some knowledge of the Python language and can thus serve as a memory add when you are typing out programs. We need a separate place to keep all the Python programs we will be writing. So open the file browser from the Start menu. It is under Accessories. Right click over the main area and then select create new and then folder. Enter the name Python and click on OK. Next we need to switch back to our editor window and save the file using the file menu. Navigate inside the new Python directory and give the file name as fuzz.py. And click on Save. The .py stands for Python Program Extension. To actually run the program and see what it does, go to Run and select Run Module. You should see the result of the program's execution in Python shell. It is no great surprise that the program prints the two words My First Pi and 2014, each in a new line. Whatever we type within the inverted comma under print command, the same is displayed on the screen. What you type in the Python shell does not get saved anywhere. Therefore, if you exit idle and then start it again, anything you typed in the Python shell will be lost. However, because we saved our editor file, we can load it again